So hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today you are not seeing my face, and that's because I wasn't feeling really well this week. It is a winter here in Argentina, so I kind of had a cold and I really wasn't feeling like camera ready, so to speak. So I kind of decided to take a break, from showing my face and just doing a voiceover, which I don't think it's that bad. I want to think that all of you are here for the build, so yeah, you're not missing a lot. You're just missing me not feeling my best and being really kind of like sick. So yeah, like you're missing my runny nose and my puffy red eyes. Like you're fine, guys. But anyways, so today I decided to kind of build this big like ranch inspired home. I actually really liked this build. It's a bit of a different one. Like I don't know, like that entrance, like those diagonal walls that you're seeing there, I wasn't very sure about them. Like the layout gave me some troubles, but I think in the end it turned out great. Like it turned out better than I expected, so that's saying a lot, because I always place so much expectation on my build, so for something to go better than expected, like I'm actually quite happy for it. But yeah, so I'm very sorry that sound there. It was my chair. I don't know if you heard it or not, but yeah, just my chair makes a lot of sounds. But anyways, this house ended up being like 4 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms, or maybe it was a 3.5 bathroom. Like, to be honest, I filmed this over a week ago, and I never got around to actually like doing the video, like doing the voiceover or the video. So yeah, I cannot remember if it was a 4 bathroom or 4.5 bathrooms. But anyways, I think it's actually pretty good. Like, it's a big house. So yeah. And the way I kind of imagined this is this being a multi-generational home. So you can see this is kind of like a more modern farmhouse, like a modern ranch. I hadn't really gone around to doing a modern ranch yet, so I'm very happy I did this. And like in my mind, maybe like grandma and grandpa, they live here and they had a ranch, like at your typical like smaller, maybe a little bit more ran down, ranch. And then one of their children, they kind of like, they got a lot of money, they started renovating this ranch and having this like super cool and super modern upgraded farmhouse, like a ranchy farmhouse. So yeah, that was kind of like the idea behind this build. I don't know if it executed right or not. Like, you're gonna have to let me know about that one. Like, in my mind, I feel like it went okay. Like, I see it and I'm like, yeah, you know what, it looks good. But as always, like, you're gonna be the judge of it. So I don't know, let me know down in the comments if you liked it or not. I really want to know if you're gonna like the builds I do, if you have like any requests, if you have like anything to say, even if it's like, oh, I did not care for it, like, let me know. I want to hear from you guys. I want to get to know you. I want to get to know like the 20 of you that are always here watching my videos. Thank you, by the way. I really do appreciate every single one of you, like every single one of my subscribers. Like, absolutely thank you. I know, like, I have literally 20 subscribers, but I don't know, it's more than I expected to have, so that's a lot. But yeah, appreciation moment over. I don't even know what I was saying. Oh yeah, I was asking all of you guys to kind of comment, engage. It will really help me out. Also, if you subscribe, like if you're here and you're not subscribed, then please subscribe, because it will really, really help me out. And that's all I'm gonna say. Like, I'm very sorry that I keep like doing some self playing here, like just me trying to convince you guys to subscribe, but I'm gonna stop doing that. So, but anyways, please go subscribe, and I'm gonna stop asking you to subscribe. That's how it works. But yeah, but anyways, this is like the kitchen, living room, dining room. I love this space. I love how it turned out. Like, honestly, I loved it. But yeah, moving on. This is kind of like a family room. So we had that like big space that has the kitchen and dining room and this like living room. And I thought that was kind of like a more formal, like if you have guests over, they're going to be there. And then this is kind of like a little living room that's more so for the family. Like, you got the big TV, the comfy couch, you got some books, the chess table. Like, that was kind of like the vibe, more homey, more like cutesy, and like not cutesy necessarily, but more like a family room. This is kind of like what I would call a family room. Like, the other one is the living room and this one's the family room. Like, that's kind of like the difference that I would make. Also, I did not show you how I furnished the bathrooms. I'm not a bathroom fan. I cannot be bothered with bathrooms. I don't know, like, some people are so great at bathrooms. I'm not. So I cut them out of my belts. Like, I cannot do bathrooms, and I hate to actually show that. So yeah. But anyways, this is kind of like, I imagine, the parents' room. Like, not grandma and grandpa, but their children, like mom and dad. And then this is kind of like the grandparents' room. It has as you can see, like older looking furniture. Like, obviously everything's new and it's actually like expensive, but it's kind of like more classic, older looking furniture that I love. Like, I love doing like grandma's room. I don't know why, just it fills me with joy. So yeah, those were kind of like the main bedrooms. They both got ensuite bathrooms. So those are two of the biggest bathroom. And okay. So the bathroom you see there, that's the fourth bathroom. So it is a 4-bathroom house. I like to do like an extra, just like a big bathroom, like having that extra shower if you got a lot of Sims. Like, this house, you can have like 6 Sims just sleeping here very, very comfortably. So you're gonna need all the showers you can get, because the Sims, like, especially in the ranch, I feel like they get dirty so quickly. Like, if you're doing nectar making, they get so dirty all the time. So, the extra shower, it's a very welcome addition. I don't think I put a nectar making machine here in this build. So yeah, but you can always add one. Like, feel free to do that, honestly. But as of yet, it does not have one. But yeah, and in this like floor, like the second floor, I added 2 bedrooms. They're kind of like the children's bedroom. Like, in my mind, this couple, they have 2 children. They have like a little girl who's like really into horses and really into like the ranch life. I just really like that. And then they have like a teenager that's not really into that ranch life, and they're like super into video games. I don't know. I love to have that's a very standard storyline for my Sims. You have the one sibling that's like loves how their parents live, and then you got the other one that's like, no, I'm gonna rebel. So yeah, I made the 2 bedrooms kind of like reflecting that style. Obviously, like, it is still a ranch, so there are a few things that are kind of like ranchy, you know, that little side table. I think it could be a little bit ranchy, and then you're gonna see that I'm gonna put a sofa there that's also kind of like ranchy style. So yeah, I think it's kind of like maintaining the essence of where they live, but also it reflects on the personality of the Sims, which is how I feel like you as a parent decorate like your child's room. You put a lot of things that you like, and then they kind of add onto it. But yeah, I really like this. I love making teens' bedrooms. I love how they have a lot of personality. And this one, like, I give it like those posters and the LED lights. I don't know, I loved it. And the black curtains, I think it added like all together. Beautiful. I think it turned out really great. Like, this is one of those homes that I didn't really create a family for it, but it's somehow it turned out, like, I don't know how, but it turned out like quite cohesive. Like, sometimes builds they come naturally. I don't know how to explain. Like, sometimes you're struggling and you don't know like who's living here, and you're kind of doing everything really like standard. I don't know how to like explain this, but you're making like the standardest home ever, but it really wasn't the case here. I feel like it came together really, really nicely. I did that little it's not a lake, it's not a pond, I have no idea how to call it. Maybe it is a pond, I don't know. Well, that little body of water, again, English, not my first language, okay? So please be nice to me. Like, if I don't have my game open, I don't know how most of the things are called. But yeah, I did a little body of water there, which I think is really cute. Out on the balcony, like the first little balcony, I put a few things like, you know, your classic chess table, classic telescope. Well, like, not really classic. It's like more of a new classic, I would say. But yeah, I think it turned out like super, super nice and super great. But yeah, I'm gonna do something here that I think is like super, super cool. It's not my original idea. Like, I saw a lot of people doing it, but I did a lot of like costume, like railings and things to have the best, like this beautiful like wood arch thingy, and I think it turned out like super, super great. Like, honestly, I did not know how to make this, and I spent a lot of time trying to figure it out, but in the end I think it looked like really good. Let me know if you liked it, because I feel so proud, like super, super proud of that like architectural little nook. But yeah, speaking of nooks, I did do this like sunken living place in outside, like on the gallery. I think it looks so cool, like that little fire pit. It is the coolest thing ever. I know, like, my boyfriend, his sister has something like that in her home, and I always thought it was like super, super cool. So I was trying to channeling that, like my boyfriend's sister's home. So yeah, I think that's super cool, and I really wanted to have a feature in this build. Also, I really wanted it to have a lot of like outside space and outside activities to do, because it is beautiful and it is a ranch. And I think the idea of ranches is that you should spend a lot of time kind of like outside and have a lot of like outside activities. I don't know, I don't live in a ranch, but I think that's kind of like the idea behind ranches, just really utilizing that outside space. I have a thing. So I am not a desert builder. I am not great at it. you can drop me on, I don't know, Willow Creek, and I will be the best landscaper ever, because I have a very British approach to landscaping, which is a lot. Just everything, like a lot of plants. So I struggle a little bit with landscaping. I also put those fountains there. I don't know how I feel about them. Like, when I made them, I really liked them. I really thought that I was doing something, but then I kind of I'm not gonna say I regret them, because I think they look cool, but I just don't know if they go with the build, like, necessarily. But they're there and they're cool, so we're gonna let them be. Also, I did this little, like, stables, which are just honestly beautiful. I just realized you cannot see me. So I do a lot of gestures. Like, I am a Latina. I'm from Argentina. We have a lot of Latina blood and Italian blood. Like, Argentinians, we're very Italian, okay? So we gesturize a lot. And I just realized that you cannot see me gesture. So maybe a lot of the information that I want to give is not coming across. But yeah. So this is when I was talking about the desert, I was talking about this. I don't know how I feel about that grass. I don't know. It looks kind of weird, but also, like, if you've ever been to, like, a ranch or, like, the countryside, like, grass, because obviously you have to plant it and you have to maintain it, it will have the most, like, random shapes ever. Like, people just put grass in very, very random shapes. So in that way it is realistic, but also, like, there are some, like, realistic things that just don't look good in The Sims, and I feel like this is one of them. Like, I am not entirely sure that I like how it turned out, but yeah. Oh my god, that is great. Like, that little pier that I found on Debug, I had never seen it. Like, I don't know why, but I had never seen it, and I thought it was, like, super, super cute. So I put it there, and I really took advantage of Debug in this build. Like, I'm not necessarily, like, the biggest debug builder. Some people, they're great. They know every single debug object by heart. I cannot, like, I don't really know what's in debug. Like, every single time I go into debug, I am surprised. Like, I get to debug and I'm like, oh my god, what is that? Like, I don't know what this is, but I love it. So because I have that little, like, shortcoming that I actually don't know what's in it, I am not a great debug builder, but I made the effort and I took the time to go through debug and, yeah, just kind of, like, pick out random things, like rocks and little, like, trees and plants that I thought looked kind of cute. Like, I don't know, maybe it isn't cute. I'm on the fence about it. I am completely on the fence about the landscaping in this world. Like, the last video I uploaded, I said the same thing, that I was very shy. Like, I am not very confident about how to landscape this type of build, like the desert type of build. So I think it looks kind of cute, but in a very messy way, if you catch my vibe. But yeah, I don't know, I think it's cool. Like, to be honest, I think it turned out great. We're actually coming to an end of this video, and I think it turned out great. So I'm not gonna beat myself over some plans that I'm not sure about. But yeah, please let me know down below if you like this build, if you like this type of build, what you would want to see next from me. Like maybe you want a particular style or a particular world. So yeah, let me know down below, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.